Yo, what's Gucci, man? It is your boy Kish coming back with another 2K21 video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be going through the badges that I'm going to be using for my LeBron James facilitating finisher build. Now if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description below. Your boy Benedict asked if I can do a video on the badges that I'll be using on this build, so shout out to him. If you have any recommendations or any ideas, please let me know. Your boy shall deliver. Moving on to the badges for this LeBron James facilitating finisher build, we do have 15 finishing badges, 12 shooting badges, 22 playmaking badges, and 7 defending badges. So with this LeBron James facilitating finisher build, I do have a lot of experience as this was my main build I made last year in NBA 2K20. I did max out my badge upgrades and I did, mix and match different badges and stuff. So I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to this build, because I was using this build day in day out. I've tested different combination of badges and I'm going to show you what I feel is going to be the best for 2K21. So moving on to finishing, I definitely recommend contact finisher and fancy footwork on Hall of Fame. This is your bread and butter for this build, man. This is crazy. You need to have these two on Hall of Fame for this build, definitely. Slithery Finisher and Giant Slayer definitely at least on silver, maybe even potentially gold for both of them, but obviously you do only have 15 potential upgrades on this build, but definitely on silver for the Giant Slayer and Slithery Finisher. So with the remaining three, this is where you have some space to work around, so maybe you can do something like Consistent Finisher at silver and then Relentless at bronze. I do feel like Relentless Finisher at bronze is a good badge to have because you don't want to get fatigue all the time when you're contacting the rim so much, but yeah, I'd probably recommend something along the lines of Consistent Finisher silver and Relentless Finisher on bronze. Moving on to shooting, remember we don't have quick draw anymore, so that is, if you think about it, that's more badge upgrades for you to spend because quick draw was quite a crutch in 2K20. In order of applying your shooting badges, I'd probably go for range extender first on gold, and then something like corner specialist, and then catch and shoot. So then you build your hot zones, and then something like volume shooter, tireless shooter, and then difficult shots might help you as well, off the dribble, and then maybe green machine on silver. And then once you get your hot zones, you can take some badge points off corner specialist and then apply that to hot zone hunter. You want to have range extender definitely on gold, and when you get your hot zones, you want to have hot zone hunter on gold. These two are key to your shooting for this build. Catch and shoot is also an important badge I feel like you to have in this build. Have that at least on maybe bronze or silver. Moving on to playmaking badges, we do have 22 potential upgrades. I'm going to say straight off the bat, I'm going to recommend Hall of Fame Dimer. Some people say gold works better for your teammate boost, but I want to get that maximum boost for my teammates when I pass to them. Handles for days on Hall of Fame and quick first step on Hall of Fame. These three badges I recommend for you to always have on Hall of Fame. Now, Unpluckable, you can have that on silver or bronze. If it works the same way as 2K20, some people say you only need it on bronze. I did sometimes have that on gold. However, I recommend definitely having that at least on silver. I think that's quite a good badge to have. You don't want to get stripped off from the defender too much. Now Bailout, definitely have that at least on bronze. This was like the most overpowered bronze badge to have in the game last year. One of them badges you think you don't need, but you definitely do need this, man. If you're using the LeBron James build, you're going to go for finishing and you're going to go for these contact animations. Sometimes you might not be able to make it. This badge will allow you to just quickly pass out to a teammate around the perimeter or just around you. This is a very good crutch badge to have. Needle Threader is another badge that you feel like you might not want to have or use. I always used to use this on Hall of Fame in 2K20. I think that might have been a bit overkill, but definitely have that at least on bronze. For me, I'll probably have this on silver personally because I like having that passing ability. LeBron James, he passes around the court like mad. He was crazy. You have 5 upgrades available left, so this is where you can explore and test things for yourself, different combinations. Post-spin technician is a good option to have for this build because you can post up people. Having that on gold might help as well, but just find what works best for you. I'd probably rock, to be honest, I'd probably go for that because these are the badges I probably use most in terms of park. But yeah, as mentioned before, it's all about the way you want to play. These are just my recommendations. So moving on to defending, it's a little bit of a different story. If it's anything like in 2K20, then the way forward is going to be Clamps and Intimidator. On gold, you want to max that out, and then maybe Interceptor or Pick Dodger if you want to go around screens a bit more effectively. But yeah, there you guys have it, man. Those are my badge selections for my LeBron James build. If you haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description below. If you have any other recommendations like my boy Benedict, please let me know and your boy shall deliver. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you guys what you want. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for new content. It's been your boy Kish, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.